Okay, so we are doing math lesson 143. We're continuing on with fact families like we have been the last couple of days. And so this should really be some review. They did throw in some word problems in your work, so we'll go ahead and work on those. So you're working on fact families of 15 and 16. So if I have the numbers 7, 9, and 16, 7, 9, 16, what would be my first addition sentence? I could just make it easy on myself and do 7 plus 9 equals 16. Now I need to write one more. So I switch the add-ins. 9 plus 7 equals 16. Now to do my subtraction sentence, who do I start with? The biggest number. You're so good. Okay, so I start with 16 and I subtract. I'm going to pick 7 because it's the first number. I subtract 7 and that equals 9. Now I'm going to make another subtraction sentence. Do I start with any of these other numbers? No. What do I start with? The biggest number, which is 16 subtracted by 9 equals 7, right? Did I pick any other numbers other than these 3 right here? No, I did not, because then I would be going outside the fact family. So make sure that you are staying in the fact family. Now let's do for your seat work on page 321, number 3 is what we're working on. So it's very important that you read all of the word problem because there can be very tricky little words in there that change whether you add or subtract, okay? So there are 9 orange fish and 7 blue fish. How many fish are there in all? So is this asking me to add or subtract? They want to know the total in all. So I'm adding, right? So we started with, they told us that there were 9 orange fish. So 9 orange fish. And we already talked about, because they want to know how many are in all. So they want to know all of the fish. So we're adding. And then there are 7 blue fish. How many fish are there in all? And there should be a picture of little fishies. Start counting some fishies. So 9 plus 7, 9 plus 7 equals what? 16. So I need to write the 16 here, and then you'll see a little box at the bottom, and you need to complete the sentence stating that there are 16 fish in all. All right. Let's look at number 3 on the back side. Number 4 is the same idea. Just make sure that you are reading. It's asking for how many are left in the tank. So it sounds like it might be a little different than the last one, so make sure you get the signs right. Now on the back side on page 322, let's go to problem number 3. And it says, draw dots to picture the story. Complete the sentence. So make sure you're drawing your dots because that's part of the problem. Number 3, Erin dug up 15 worms to take on a fishing trip with her grandfather. They used 9 worms. How many worms were left? So is this addition or subtraction? Well, let's see. They started with 15 worms. So he dug up 15 worms. And I need to make 15 dots. So okay, so there's my 15 worms. And they used 9 worms. Did they go buy 9 worms? No, they used 9 of their worms. So is that addition or subtraction? That's probably subtraction, right? They used 9 of the worms. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need 15 minus 9 equals, how many are left? How many worms did they not use? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were 6 worms left. So you need to write the 6 in the bottom box to say that there are 6 worms left, okay? All right. The time to review, make sure that you are circling them in the proper groups. So 2 children bought 6 fish. How many fish does each child get? You're going to put them in 2 groups. And then you're going to write how many fish are in each group. All right, have fun doing your math.